This is an Expansys USA look at the Sony Ericsson G900 tri-band GSM device. We're going to go ahead today, just look around the device and show you a little bit of the interface. Just a quick preview of the unit that's now available for sale through our web store. To start with, I want to show you just some of the quick options on the device. For instance, I'm going to go up here and hit the power and standby button. And now if I go ahead and push the star button and unlock, which is on the touch screen, that's going to unlock the main display for me. Let me go back to our main menus over here. The front of the display is pretty easy to use. You can see on the bottom here you have a lot of your different options, whether you're looking at your calendar, your messaging. It's all available right from the front of the device. And of course you can click on the D-pad here in order to bring up some of your main options. And then for instance here I have my main menu, I have my contacts, my calls, my camera, and a bunch of other functions directly on the interface. Now we'll look at that again in a second. Let me just, you can click more and bring up view as grid, view as list, and other options as well. Let's go ahead and get out of there real quick and go back to the home screen. Let's take a look at the left of the device. Here you can see there's a stylus holder. I do have the stylus right here. It's actually a pretty well built stylus. It's nice and tough. A lot of times you see flimsy stylus that come with the units, but it holds up very well when accessing different parts of the screens. Aside from the stylus holder, we do have our proprietary Sony Ericsson port here, which can be used for charging the device as well as for data syncing on the unit. Then a pretty blank bottom here. Over on this side of the device, we do have a couple options. We have our camera button, and I just push that and it brings me into camera. You can hold it down and also bring it into the video function for the unit as well. And then we have the key lock button here as well as the volume rocker here. So if I want to change the multimedia functions to different volumes, you can of course change the ringtones or any of these options by clicking on them and using that volume rocker. Or you can actually just go left and right here, slide across them and change them as well. So pretty simple to use. And then below it you see here just a standard keypad on the unit. Then we have our back key, our clear key. These are just a bunch of the options that we have available to set on here. And then I have my notes key there as well, bring myself into messaging. So pretty straightforward, pretty simplistic. The device itself is actually not that big. It actually fits pretty well in the palm of my hands. Takes up part of my fingers, I guess. But overall, it's a very slim device. It has a very solid build, as most Sony Ericssons do, with actually really good call reception as well. One thing you want to remember is because it's tri-band, AT&T customers are only going to receive reception in certain areas. So really this is a T-Mobile customer phone. AT&T customers can use it, but it's kind of at your own risk. If you want more information, some of the specs, some other user reviews, and some user comments, check out expansys-usa.com. We currently have this on sale. It's a great phone that's a little bit above the entry-level devices you'll see on the market with that touch screen and some of the other functions. But overall, it's a great functioning phone. It has a really good build and it has a lot of functionality that you don't see on phones of this type. So again, that's expansys-usa.com. Feel free to leave your own comments there as well.